of 197 right here as well on mat 3 with the man Tanner Sloan from South Dakota State University. Record is 18-1. He's the number 1 seed in this bracket, and is just he was the runner-up last year at 197 pounds, going into his last Big 12 tournament, and is just a solid dude, man. He will grind a match out. He's tough on top. Talking to his coaches, he's got one of those super good grips. Really strong kid. Solid basic fundamentals too.
Sloan and Rocky Elam, a similar story to Keegan O'Toole and David Carr. Elam got Sloan in the Big 12 championship in the finals, but then Sloan got revenge on Elam in the national semifinals.
Yep. It's wrestling, man. Like I said, that's why you got to treat every match as different. Every match is different. Don't just think because you beat me once, twice, 3 times 10 that you're going to beat me 11. I may get I may be 1-11 against you, but I'm gonna get it done.
Tanner Sloan, the runner-up at the Big 12s, the runner-up and at the NCAA tournament. Sloan with an early 3-0 lead on Xavier Vasquez.
He was looking for that inside cradle on Vasquez. Vasquez was like, man, let me turn away real quick. So this is where he's good right here, man. You know, you can separate yourself. This mat wrestling is extremely key. Like I said, now, especially now, you got a chance to get 2 near fall, 3 near fall, and or 4 near fall from a top position. Oof. You know, we obviously just saw what Gavin Sachs just did here, you know, not 5 minutes ago. And that was off of 1 takedown.
Sloan just sent one of the red ankle bands for Vasquez flying across the mat. 4-1 the advantage late second period for Ethan Duca on Branson Britton. Duca, the 8th seed, trying to set up a matchup with Parker Keckeisen. What do you think the mentality is for one of these guys when they see the bracket pop up and, oh, hey, if I win my first round match, I get Parker in the second round?
Go wrestle, right? I mean, that's the way you got to look at it. And you don't want to look at it any other way. You still got to go compete and go wrestle. And trust me, that's what these coaches are telling them, right? Yeah, you know Keckeisen's resume, you know who he is, so on and so forth. Like I always try to tell my, don't wrestle the name, right? Don't wrestle the name. You go out there and wrestle, worry about your performance, see what happens. And if he does beat you, he beats you, right? But you know, I got you at this university not to back down from anybody, wherever it's at.
Amen.
Amen, right?
Top right corner of your screen, mat 2. Colton Hawks with a 6-2 advantage on Adam Cherney out of North Dakota State.
Lock it up! You got it!
There's Sloan's position right there.
Keep him down! Keep him down!
Sloan looking for a couple swipes and 4 more for the number 1 seed and a 7-0 advantage.
He's always attacking wrist, right? He's got his pressure forward, got his opponent flat on his belly. He's raking the head. Now he's working for a cradle. Short time here in this first period.
3, 2, 1, time! Yeah!
Sam Wolf of Air Force with a 10-1 advantage right now on Jacob Armstrong. Bottom right corner of your screen on mat 4 at 184 pounds.
Hawks with a 9-2 lead right here on mat 2. Minute 53 ride time going into the 3rd period.
Tanner Sloan's only loss this year came against Jackson Smith of Maryland. An 8-2 decision at the Cliff Keen Invitational. Went 9-0 against Big 12 wrestlers this year. Looking for a 10th victory here against Vasquez. Duca and Britton, a 4-2 match. 30 seconds left in that 3rd period on mat 1, top left corner of your screen.
That's the closest match we got out here so far, Mike.
And the other 3 are rather lopsided at the moment. Britton trying to force the action here. 3 more points for Colton Hawks, top right corner of your screen. A 13-2 advantage late 3rd.
Hawks has got that takedown got him turked in there. Now he's going to try to push that elbow in. Bring his head to his chest if he can. Keep walking hard. Push off that right foot. Try to get him to the left.
Ethan Duca able to hang on. A 4-3 win at 184 pounds. And he will move on to face Parker Keckeisen in the quarterfinals at 184. Journey with an escape 13-3. Under a minute in the third period. Riding time is locked for Hawks. He's about to cruise his way into the quarterfinal and set up a intriguing matchup with Feldkamp of Iowa State.
Yep, that'll be a good one too. Feldkamp coming from Clarion University, was an All-American there, now wrestling for the Cyclones at 184 pounds.
Those two met back on February the 25th, Feldkamp and Hawks. A 12-8 win for Colton Hawks.
And that was one of the things, you know, talking to Coach Smith about obviously making that decision at 184. Whiting was there, was nationally ranked for some time. You know, Hawks was in the lineup last year, had a good Big 12 here last year at 184 pounds. And Coach Smith had to make a big boy decision between those two great athletes.
Sloan with the tech fall. And he will move on at 197 pounds, the #1 seed. His 10th win in 10 tries against a Big 12 opponent. The #1 seed advancing to the quarterfinals.